Good morning, and welcome back. Sorry I'm running a little late today. I slept in a little bit and I had a good time last night. We had company. Miss Mary's son came to visit, and he brought oysters, and I had some I had some whiskey in there that I had been saving for a special day, and I made it a special day. So, and I think it's Veterans Day, if I'm not mistaken. And thank you for those who have served their country. Um, the songs that came through for today's reading were Maroon 5, Memories. We've been getting that one quite a bit lately. I've never even heard that song until I heard it on this channel. Don't know how it got on my playlist. I think YouTube adds stuff to your playlist based on other stuff you listen to or something. I may have added it and don't know. I don't know. I do stuff all the time and don't remember. Anyway, the other song, because I was like, Spirit, is this somebody's loved one that's trying to come through that has a message? And that was the answer to that was yes. And I said, well, what do we need to know about this situation? And I got Talks to Angels by the Black Crows. And that is an interesting song. That's about somebody kind of like me that people think is crazy because they have an addiction. And they talk to angels. They very much have a very unique type of faith. And I think that song could pretty much sum up my life at one point. And I think people did think I was pretty much crazy. But I turned out to be pretty much sane. They were wrong. Time will tell. I saw that happen at work yesterday too. One of my coworkers was being a slacker and had one of her people had come in and they were sick. And so her boss, not my supervisor, but the other girl's supervisor, called me and told me to send her employee home and to work with her person. And I was like, why ain't she working with her person? Anyway, so I went and I asked her, why aren't you working with her? Why am I having to work with her? I have other people I'm trying to cover for my own self. And she said she would help me, but she never did yesterday. I did it myself. Anyway, this morning the phone, my work phone, was going off at like 6 o'clock, and I was like, I'm not getting up and answering that. I'm off today. I'm off today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But I did get up and look at it, and it was a message to her saying that employee was still sick and she needed to get up and go watch that person today. And why they CC'd me in it, I don't know, because I have nothing to do with it except I think my boss was there yesterday, my boss, and he saw what was going on. And I think he wanted me to see that they were going to make her be responsible for it today. So sometimes things look like bullshit, and they are. And you think that you're getting away with something only to get slapped. Remember I said, don't be sweeping stuff under the rug. Anyway, let's get started. Somebody's loved one is here for some reason. Maybe you've been having some drinks or something and thinking about this person, and then they just want to show you that they know you've been thinking about them. They could have somebody could wear a lot of dark makeup, or they could have dark circles under their eyes. Some people have natural dark circles under their eyes. There could also be a sister who has 2 kids involved here. Because when I was getting ready to come in here to do the reading, I keep pictures on my mirror, and the picture of my sister had fallen down and was laying down on the dresser in front of me. So it could involve, and that was what came to my spirit, is that this could involve a sister and 2 children. I don't know. Let's get a prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who've trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. This person may have died not realizing that your faith was very real, and they criticized you for your faith. Alright, what virtues are you working on in this person's life, Spirit? Whoever this video, this might be just a video for 1 or 2 people, and that's okay. That's what I'm here for. Respect. Oof, oof, oof. Having respect for someone, being honest, and having gratitude with love. We have some love showing up here also, so that could factor in. You might really love someone, or they might really love you. But this is saying you need to have respect. Like, you're not being respectful enough. Someone is not respecting you, and they need to be honest with you and be grateful for you. So whoever this is, they are acknowledging that you are in a place of honor somehow. You should be respected. You deserve honesty. You deserve the truth to come out. You need to be respected. And somebody has to have gratitude. And there is a significant amount of love involved here. I'm hearing what's true about you. So let's see what comes out of this book. What's true about us, Spirit? May I see, please? Your brokenness is part of your beauty. The Lord is near the brokenhearted. He saves those crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. God, you were broken on a cross so that we could be made whole. You mysteriously use our hearts to bring comfort and healing to others. You take what we might see as pointless pain and turn it into eternal gain. This doesn't mean what we go through isn't hard, but it does mean there is hope. Please take all of what we've been through and redeem it, restore it, and make it beautiful for you. Amen. I'm hearing a name. Dandra. As I drove home from work one day, the pain I felt seemed especially pointless, and in turn my life did too. God, I whispered, how can you use me when I'm so broken? A song came on the radio that repeated a verse from Isaiah over and over again. He was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities, and punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. Isaiah 53:5. 5:35 could be significant. I started singing along with the words. As I did, it seemed God whispered to my soul, you think you have to take what's broken and make it perfect in order to be used by me, but I think in a completely different way. I took what was perfect, my son, and made him broken so that you could be whole. And because you belong to him, your brokenness can bring healing to others too. It's a crazy upside down way of thinking, but it's true. God has used my brokenness in ways I never expected. It's become part of who I am, a surprisingly beautiful part. He doesn't just restore, he transforms. Beauty from ashes or brokenness. You're already amazing. So this is like a phoenix rising type feel, like you have been broken and hurt. And they're acknowledging this. And it had something to do with somebody being disrespectful and lying when it came to love. And they should have been grateful. They should have been grateful for this love. And they should have shown you respect. They should have been honest with you and shown you respect. I think that this person that's coming through is saying, I disrespected you. I wasn't honest with you. And there was a love factor somehow. Or they're saying that someone else did, maybe. Alright, so what is going on here, Spirit? I'm going to try and use this deck intuitively to find out why we have gratitude here. Why is gratitude here? Because somebody is coming up with a strategy to eliminate someone. grateful. There's somebody coming up with a strategy to eliminate someone. They should be grateful. Somebody would not change, and they were strategizing. This is the gratitude part. So somebody was ungrateful, okay? And this is what they should be grateful for. Somebody had a desire to win, and they were coming up with a strategy. Where they are now. Alright, show me why gratitude is here. Sorry for any background noise. It's later, and Miss Mary's nurse and son are here. Why is gratitude here? Oh, wow, because somebody's going to get a divorce. Alright, let me tell you what I have here. There's a divorce upright. Be grateful for a divorce. One last chance. Gossip in reverse. Practicing forgiveness and not being incomparable. I'm sorry, but you're not incomparable. There's a divorce, and somebody wants to give this one last chance. So you're either divorcing someone to give someone else another chance, or you're divorcing someone and you're deciding to give your marriage another chance. Can you clarify which it is a little bit more? What are you giving the last chance? You're not going to make them prove it. You want them to stop being controlling, and you're self-pleasing. So you're like, they ain't got to prove anything to me. They just need to stop controlling me. And so somebody here could also be self-centered. It has the feel of somebody, you could be masturbating, but it has the feel of someone who is like, you're not going to make them prove anything to you. You don't have to prove anything to them. They're just being controlling. All right, let's find out what the T is. You're trying to practice forgiveness for somebody not being comparable. The game is over. You're trying to protect yourself now. You're having to protect yourself from this person, so they're dangerous. Why is gossip here? How did this happen? The game is over. It's been a nightmare. Ooh, somebody's gone through some nasty shit. Show me why gossip. Nobody wants to hear this gossip because the game is over and somebody is busy. How did this happen, Spirit? So nobody wants to hear this gossip, okay? It's in reverse. So they might not even be talking about it anymore. It's old news. Yeah, you had to check yourself. You wouldn't check yourself. Why wouldn't they check themselves? Oh, wow, there's a lot coming out. Because somebody was getting played, manipulated, lied to, controlled, and somebody was pulling their strings. They got caught cheating. They got kicked to the curb. And somebody is attracting like a moth to a flame. They're watching the shit go down and enjoying the gossip. And they're trash. Okay. Caution, Spirit says. I'm gonna tell you what I think. You need to get checked for an STD because somebody was manipulating you, controlling you, and pulling your strings, and you got caught cheating. You had to get checked for an STD because somebody was being a liar and being disrespectful. You should be grateful that you're divorcing this person. And that this will give you another chance. Because this person is controlling. And they feel like they ain't got to prove shit to you. You're also self-pleasing. I'm going to find out more about forgiveness here. But I already think I know. This person needs to forgive somebody for giving them an STD. You're getting kicked to the curb because you've been attracting trash like a moth to a flame. So you're attracting trash, huh? Or somebody is. I'm not going to say it's you. Spirit says, be careful, be careful. Somebody is getting played. They're going to get caught cheating and get kicked to the curb because they're trash. And they're attracting people. People are watching this shit go down and enjoying it. So somehow people are aware that you're cheating. All right, what's being hidden? That somebody is going to set the record straight because this was a love story at one time. All right, straighten that record for us. You have fake friends. So here's the truth. They want to secretly tell you that this is what's really happening. There's fake friends. They are toxic as hell, envious as hell. They don't want to hear it that you're being kept a secret and that there's no evidence of cheating. Alright, and what's being shown? That this is a nightmare and it's causing arguments and to have to put people in their place. And you don't know this. You are unaware. Like, you don't know the tea. So that's why it's in reverse. It's not that nobody wants to hear it. It's that you don't know it. Why don't you know the tea? Because you're aligned and centered with the universe. You're spoiled and you're just taking it easy. Like, you are somebody who is, spirit has spoiled you and you're just chilling like a villain. All right, what's going to happen next? Somebody is going to be sick. Oh, you got an STD, baby. Oh my God. They didn't fulfill a fantasy. They're sick and they're making a fake apology. They're venting and talking about your issues. What was the fantasy? That somebody would be busy, a hater, and expecting a new beginning. So secretly you were hoping that somebody would be busy and hate somebody. You're not destroyed. Why do you want them to hate this person? You're trying to figure shit out. What are you figuring out? You're brainstorming. That somebody has been venting and talking about your issues. Their total drama and action. And the sugar and the salt both look the same. Understand what I'm saying? Supreme Day. Look, there's no spiritual attack going on here. And when I see that spiritual attack card, it always makes me think that somebody could be addicted to drugs, because that card, the spiritual attack to me is either black magic or something like that. But there's no spiritual attack here. Somebody is spoiled by the universe and they are being centered, they're chill, they might even be a little spoiled in life. Like, they might be spoiled in a lot of ways. That's what's being shown. They're spoiled. They're being spoiled. And somebody needs to chill out. They're arguing and putting someone in their place because this is a nightmare. Alright, now, let's go back to the original spread. Now we know what's going on as far as the drama. I'm going to see if there's anything else that we need to know. Somebody here could have gotten an STD. We've been seeing that in this collective. Make sure you've gotten yourself checked. It doesn't take that much, for men especially. All you have to do is go get a blood test and you'll know if you have an STD. For women, they might have to do a pelvic exam, but get it done. It's well worth it. If you have an STD, you don't want to keep spreading it to every damn body in the world. Be responsible for your health, your mental health, and your physical health. I'm going to just see if there's anything else that we need to know about the gossip. Somebody is under spiritual attack, but protecting yourself. So you're not under spiritual attack. You're protecting yourself from... Somebody might be trying to put some magic on you, and you're protecting yourself from that. Somebody is not under spiritual attack, and they're getting a room. It's like somebody's trying to put some kind of magic on you, but it's not working. You're getting a room and falling apart. Alright, what else do we need to know about this gossip before I move on? That you are attracting like a moth to a flame. What are they attracting? Somebody getting a room because they're falling apart. Why are they falling apart? Because they really, really, really want to have a new beginning. They desire this strongly to the point where it's causing them to fall apart. And somebody's not over it and tired of the drama. Okay, why are you practicing forgiveness? Because somebody's a copycat and they're not fighting for what they love. Alright, Why are you, I'm saying they're incomparable or not incomparable because of insecure. You're being insecure, or they are. They don't know they're incomparable. This could be a twin flame. You haven't been fighting for what you love. And somebody's forgiving you for that. This person is incomparable, but they don't realize it. She don't know she's beautiful. I'm hearing that song in my head. She don't know she's beautiful. Though time and time I've told her so. And there's going to be a movie date somehow involved here as well. All right. So let's go back to respect and stuff. All right, so now we see why we should be grateful. Because we see there's a lot to be grateful for. If you somehow were involved in this and you're out of it now because you're getting a divorce, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All right, why is respect here? Ooh. This is why respect is here. Somebody's watching you from a fake account. And I'm thinking you probably know this. They like to read. They have a room with a lot of books in it. They wear glasses. They're thin. They look like they're a man. They have on a long sleeve shirt with button up collar. It's like maybe a plaid shirt. Oh, respect this secret love because I choose you and I made a mistake. I was fantasizing. So respect is about choosing a secret love that you made a mistake about. And you're fantasizing about this. You want to fix this. Stand up and fix this mistake with the secret love you've been keeping secret. You really choose this person, but you haven't done that publicly. All right, why is honesty here? Honesty is about online dating and not fighting it. So somebody needs to tell the truth when it comes to dating online and not being able to fight it. What do you mean not fighting it? Somebody's looking for people online. That card was determined to come out. All right. You're acting like you're unfazed, like this didn't change your life forever, and like you're clueless, and like somebody's not pushing your buttons because you're partying and overthinking. So it's like somebody is saying, I'm going to find somebody new online, and you're like, this ain't going to bother me. You ain't changed my life. You're just clueless. You're not pushing my buttons by partying. You're overthinking and stalking and pretending. Oh, I don't like this energy spirit. So somebody needs to get real honest here and show respect to a secret love. Spirit is saying you need to get honest and say what's what with this person because you've been lying about it. And it's causing this person to be insecure. That's a tough situation, but it looks like you are going to get a divorce from somebody. You're in the process of a divorce. Maybe you're hoping that once that's finalized, you can have this secret love. Let's see how this happened with this divorce. Somebody was self-pleasing and hard to read. So they could have been self-centered, or you may have not been able to have sex with this person because they wouldn't give you any. Somebody had to trust the plan and be self-pleasing. And you may have been doing that because they were sleeping around and you didn't want to catch something from them. You were at your breaking point with trusting the plan. You're like, this plan is not going the way I had thought. All right, show me how it happened with the marriage spirit. Oh, God. Card in the wrong deck alert. You had an internal conflict. You were conflicted internally, spying from a fake account, online dating, and you have a divine union. That's how it happened with this marriage. You've been watching this person online, this divine union. And it could be that you're married to the person that's your twin flame. All right, what's being hidden? That you're healing. Secretly, you're healing. What are you healing from? Oh, wow, this is beautiful. You're healing from dating and drinking too much. So this online dating, you met this person, this divine union, you're healing. This is what's going on in your marriage. And what's being shown, oh God. Another card in the wrong deck. The sun is here. Leo is here. Number 19. Somebody's like, you first, I'm not moving. There's fantasizing. Somebody can't move on. They've moved on, but they can't move on. So it's like this person's not there anymore. What's being shown is somebody wants to be happy. They would like to really be happy. But it's like they have this feel of when y'all get in an argument, they say, this is my house and I'm not leaving. If you want to go, go, but this is my home. So it's this sense of both of you are like, I'm not making any moves. You know where to find me. I'm not moving. You're not making me move. I'm not going to do a damn thing. I'm going to sit right here and be a stubborn ass and fantasize about somebody moving on. So somebody is fantasizing about you moving on. This is your marriage. Somebody's fantasizing about moving on, but they can't. All right, what's going to happen next? Somebody's going to realize that they can't be trusted, that you got away, and you have no control over any of this. Because you can't be trusted, somebody got away, and you have no control over this. And they're not worth waiting for. Here's not worth waiting for. What did they move on to? Whoa, oh my God. They had flings. They were strategizing about how to have a fling in the right time. They were in denial about somebody being all in their head and that they would call them. Oh, wow. So what they moved on to is somebody they were having a fling with. They're making a strategy for somebody they want to just have sex with. And somebody's in denial about this person being all in their head and that they will call. So it's like, you think this is all in their head, that ain't nobody going to call. But the truth is that they're trying to get up a strategy. It's just not the right time. They are going to get a strategy for this divine union that they have. So, let's see what that might look like. What's this divine union going to look like, Spirit? Talk to me about it. Gifts and abundance and divine feminine. I can't make this shit up. So this divine feminine is going to be spoiled, it looks like. Divine feminine and partying. Or a third party. Tell me how this happened. How did it happen? Somebody's having to forgive somebody for a third party. Alright, show me how it happened with the divine union. There was a dark time you went through. Cancer's here. You went through a dark time. A shadowy side. Your Lilith. Check your Lilith. Probably went through whatever your Lilith would indicate. Alright, what's being hidden? That somebody feels guilty for sabotaging this and putting distance here. They feel distant or they are at a distance. You had to retreat or take a time out and you feel guilty for putting distance here and not loving yourself. And what's being shown? Oh, God. That you're going to have unity. You're going to move into your north node. And you're going to have a breakthrough when it comes to a twin flame. Why is your twin flame and breakthrough in reverse? Because of divine feminine having some thoughts. She's thinking about something. What is she thinking about? She's thinking about avoiding this because she doesn't want to be separate. She doesn't like this distance that's here. And she's thinking about avoiding this altogether. So what's going to happen next? somebody's going to have to forgive. Why are they going to have to forgive? Because of their higher self being here. They're seeing their reflection, their higher self's reflection. You're somehow seeing your higher self's reflection, not your real reflection. And this is where the honesty comes in. There's something that your higher self is letting you see through somebody else. Higher self, what are you showing this person? It's like a very passionate, whatever you're seeing is a lot of passion or anger. What is this person seeing that they have to have acceptance and they're going to have success? Have acceptance about success and have gratitude. All of that fits together, and I don't understand completely how, but you do. Accept the fact that you had to have success. So maybe this person cheated because you were working and busy all the time. All right, anything else, Spirit? You're going to manifest, okay? You're going to manifest whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. You're going to get balance in your life. You're going to set boundaries and expect the unexpected, okay? With help is on the way and gratitude. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All right. So let's see where this masculine is in this situation. We see the feminine here. The answer is yes and the answer is no. So it's like you're conflicted about whether or not you want this or not. Yes or no, divine masculine. Do you want this or not? You can't have it both ways. All right. I've never seen that happen before. I think I have, but it's been a long time. I think there's a card in the wrong deck, but if it's meant to, it'll come out. I'm not really sure what I saw. All right, where is this divine masculine at here? They have big dreams, but something hasn't been changing. What hasn't been changing? They're at a crossroads about settling. So you feel like you're going to settle. Somehow you feel like you're settling when it comes to your big dreams and being at this crossroads. What happens if they go to the left? You'll refocus. And what about if they go to the right? You're going to purge and stop talking to somebody. Be on mute, like mute them. You're going to just cut them off. No more listening to their bullshit. All right. Outcome of refocusing. Oh, wow. You're going to be deceived about surrender. So somebody's going to act like they're surrendering, but they're not. All right. And what's going to be the outcome of purging and cutting this bullshit off? The answer is going to be yes, that you don't want to be alone. And then what will you do? You'll have fear that somebody won't recognize this. Why would they not recognize it? Why would they not recognize this? Because of numbing the inner child, and the answer is no. The answer is yes. So it's like y'all go through this shit where you go back and forth between no and yes. And it's because somebody here numbs, like they watch too much TV. All they ever do is work. They never do anything. It's like you've got to stop numbing. You have to stop making your pain less by doing other things. You have to address the inner child inside of you, because right now you're going back and forth between the answer is no in reverse and the answer is yes, which is really a yes twice, but that because of that no right there, it's causing you to have that conflict internally. And there's somebody here who is amused, like they're very creative and talented with their hands. They can maybe paint or whatever, draw, make art, music somehow. It could be a part of this. But they're not doing it. They're not being creative. This person is damned if they do and damned if they don't, is what I'm going to say to you. Because if they try to refocus on this, it's going to be deceiving because somebody's going to pretend to want to surrender to you. Why are they pretending to surrender? Because they need to do some shadow work. You've got some shadow work that you're not doing, masculine, and you need to release something. It has the feel that you have an old relationship from the past that you can't let go of, and you might be drinking too much, but you're healing secretly, and you want to start dating and stop escaping. This is secretly what you want with this divine union. And it looks like you're going to get over this and move into your life purpose. But somehow you keep thinking about this feminine and avoiding. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this has the feel of. It feels like you have somebody that you had a very strong connection with. And y'all broke it up. But you have somehow still kind of maintained, maybe through your children, you still kind of know what's going on with this person through other family members. And you haven't been able to let that go. You can't let go of this person for some reason. What's going on with this feminine over here? She's wearing a mask when it comes to her big dreams. So she has a tendency to wear a mask. Somebody is feeling the vibes, but they're wearing a mask. So it's like you feel the vibes from this person, but they pretend. We saw that somewhere else in the reading. Somebody's going through a lot of grief, and you're feeling the vibes. So this person has a lot of grief going on, this feminine over here. What's going on with this feminine over here? A union and being a victim. So it feels like they are a victim of somebody having a union, somebody having having sex with somebody else. This has made you a victim. All right, what are you going to do about it? Because, I mean, you can be a victim all day long. You're going to get bound. This could also be that date rape. Somebody could have raped somebody here. There's somebody that's just, this feminine right here is not in a good place at all. This person is playing the victim, or they are a victim and they are bound. What is going to happen to this person? They're going to have big dreams about somebody returning or not returning and get communication. Why will they not return? Because of money and not seeing the signs. So there's a masculine that won't come back because of money and not seeing the signs. What signs are they seeing? Admired. This person is admired. Why are they admired? Because in the summer, somebody wanted to make them an offer. And what was the outcome of the offer in the summer? The answer was no. Nope. Don't want no part of this. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I ain't gonna have no part of this. That's what they told you. Alright, what's connecting you two? You're both observing one another. You may be watching readings. You may be watching social media of one another. What are you both observing? That somebody needs to have a new beginning, a fresh start. And what might be the outcome of this? There's going to be justice. Why is justice in reverse? This could be something legal, like a divorce, because of this dark shit that y'all have been through. So this dark stuff that's been happening in your lives has got to be put to rest. There's going to be something that will help. What's going to happen to change this? Somebody's going to purge and stop talking to somebody. Alright, and what will be the outcome of not talking to them? They're not going to see the signs, and it's about money. What are they not going to see? That somebody wants to go in a new direction, and they're actually trying to figure this out. They're strategizing about when they should do this, the timing of it. When should I do this? When should I go in a new direction? They're going to have to compromise. What's going to be the outcome of compromising? The summer is here. What about the summer? Somebody's going to be released and stop numbing, because this is what they wanted to do. So they're going to stop drinking, drugging, or whatever they were doing to numb this pain. And then what might happen with this relationship? They're going to have their tribe, and the 5D's not helping. Why is the 5D not helping them? Because they won't end it with somebody that's a third party. So what would happen if they would end it with this third party? It looks like they're trying to figure out when to. There's the fear again. They'll be afraid of not being alone. They don't want to be alone. What's going to be the outcome of not wanting to be alone? You need to be patient. What are they being patient for? Because right now somebody's at a crossroads. The winner is here. Their free will is here, and something that's just not changing. So be patient. Right now they're at that crossroads. This winner, they have free will to just not change anything about this third party. But let me say this. The 5D is not helping them. So it's going to be tough, and that's why there's a lot of arguing and stuff going on over here. I'm not sure I'm catching this. This is a lot of information coming at me at one time. Hang on one second. So somebody's going in a new direction. I see there's a new start here. There's a lot of fear, though. You got to overcome this fear, and there's something that you're not willing to change about this situation. What is it that they're not willing to change, Spirit? Oh, they're almost at their breaking point, and they don't trust the plan. Or they're not at their breaking point, and they don't trust the plan because of a love triangle and somebody self-pleasing. What's going to be the outcome of the love triangle? So you have a love triangle here. Somebody is going to not make you prove it. You're not worth waiting for. You're going to be haunted. Your work is here. And you're going to be hard to read. Somebody's going to be hard to read. They're not going to make you prove a damn thing. You're not worth waiting for. And somebody's going to be haunted because something about work and being hard to read. What should they do instead? There's the apology again. Apologize because this was unintentional and wanting your freedom. Stop apologizing and saying you didn't mean for this to happen and that you don't want to be free. So you're telling somebody that you don't want out of this. It's like you are with somebody that you are somewhat happy with and enjoy being with them, but you have somebody else that's being left out, and you can't let that go. You can't let either one of them go. And right now, what's standing in your way of doing that is fear. Don't force it in reverse. So somebody's going to try to force you. What's going to be the outcome of that? Because you can't force. You're going to have a secret love and no regrets. No regrets that you have a secret love. And you're also going to eliminate someone. I'm going to put the secret love back in. Who are they planning on eliminating? Oh, baby. The grass is greener. A friendship you're worried about. Okay, so you're worried that this person's going to eliminate you. You're thinking that this person, this friend of yours, is going to eliminate you. What are they planning on doing, this friend? I need to pull tarot on this. What are they thinking about doing? That's what this divine feminine is over here thinking about. And it does look like, okay, oh wow, the Fool came up. That's an Aries energy. There's tarot mixed in here. So there's an Aries energy. Somebody's planning on taking a risk of starting a new beginning. I see that 3 times, 4 times now. They're no longer going to wait for somebody, and there's gossip. So you're right. That somebody wants one last chance. You're right. This person is not going to wait for you, is what the cards are saying. And that's what your fear is that they're going to leave and move on. And you think, you're like, no, 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 you can't move on. I need to hurry up and get over this and get in my life purpose. But you have somebody else that you are with, and it would be like leaving my husband, for instance. Like, he and I were married for 21 years, and I finally got the courage to leave him, and then he had the audacity to die on me. So yeah, you're in one of those kind of situations where if you leave this person, they could die on you, or they could move on and have a pretty decent life. I mean, they'll probably be fine, but you don't know how to live without them. You don't know how to live without them. And that's a hard place to be. All right, what's the gossip here? That these are your fake friends. They're fake. And they have to go to the sex shop because somebody here is sick. So one of these people has an STD, or they're sick from something else. Why are they fake friends? Because of somebody being a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Clarify the nightmare. You already know the tea. It has to do with somebody being promiscuous, and you hate watching the drama. You watch this on social media and you hate seeing this. Arguments, putting people in their place. You're tired of it. I don't know what else to say. I can only get so much. What would this divine masculine say to this divine feminine spirit? They would say, who are you? You really change all the time. And what am I going to do with you? What would she say to him? Hold on. I love all of you on the bottom. See, he's like, I love you. I love all of you. But you change up on me. How did she change up on you? May I see, please, how she changes up on you? That because I'm in a relationship, but I'm feeling you, and I can't stop thinking of you. Is this love? So she knows you're in a relationship, or she is, and she can't stop thinking about you. But I guess she does that in and out thing where 1 minute she doesn't give a fuck about you, and the next minute she wants to be with you all the time. But you're in another relationship. So this is just a dead-end street, and that's why over here it's like, no, they're going to move on, because why would you continue to beat a dead horse? All right, what would she say to him? I wish I would have talked to you when I had the opportunity. Booty called, text me, don't judge me, come over, I can't send this. What would you have said when you had the opportunity? If you only knew how much I care about you, I'm falling in love with you. What else would she say? I think I could marry you one day, and I like it when you text me good morning. So she's not really even asking for all that much. And what the fuck is up with you? So I don't think she gets much communication. She knows you're with somebody else. And this person that you're with, you're not going to leave them. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, you're not going to leave them. So the best thing you can do in this situation is be honest with this person and say, look, I'm not going to leave them. I'm not going to. This is a friend. It's a friend of yours. But you have fake friends too. So this could be a fake friend. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody does. Somebody does. And the way I know that is because the same message keeps repeating itself out of the cards from different decks. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Use the red cards I'm hearing. Alright, Spirit, how are you working in this situation overall? There's somebody who... they're in a relationship with somebody that I don't think they're all that much in love with, but they can't move on. The High Priest in reverse, Faith upright, and the Hanged Man in reverse. So there's a strong Pisces energy here. Ophiuchus is also here. This could also be Scorpio. There could also be a Virgo involved. All right, so you're not using your intuition when it comes to having faith in him. The opposite of fear is faith. And the sphere is what you need to see from a different perspective. You're not seeing this from the right perspective, and you're not using your intuition about how much faith, how much hope there is for this. Okay? All right. And what's the energy to overcome this devil? The Capricorn devil is here. Very strong desire. And there's a tower underneath the bottom of the deck in reverse. What's going to pull it together? So there's a strong desire that needs to be overcome here. What's going to pull it together? We're going to find out what's this desire. What's going to pull it together? You're going to soul search. You're going to see what's going on here. And temperance is here also. Losing your control, losing your patience, not being able to work together with others to bring resolve. So there's going to be arguments and putting people in their place. Your Virgo is here, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then you heard what was over here. Now I'm going to pull tarot on this and try to find out exactly what is going on here. And I'm going to use the Angel Wisdom cards to find out. Why is the High Priest here with the Hangman and Faith? Because somebody needs to stand up for themselves. The 9 and 7 of Wands. That's like holding your ground. You know, every time somebody throws a dart at you, you defend yourself. This is a lot of defending yourself. Protecting what you've created. And this is indicating that you're not seeing this correctly. What is this all about over here, Spirit, that they're not seeing correctly? That they're needing to see from a different perspective. It's about your fear. This Sagittarius is here. The Chariot is here. And the Page of Swords is here. So we have Temperance, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords. So what you're needing to have faith about and see from a different perspective and use your intuition about is that somebody can't control themselves and they have to get over this. They have to move over this. They're going to have to get in the car and go somewhere, and they may be watching you and you don't even realize this is happening. It's like somebody can't stop themselves. That's what you need to see from a different perspective, is that somebody truly wants this. They might even be getting in the car to come see you. That's just how serious this is. All right, with no more drinking too much. Why is the devil here? What's this devil about? This energy to overcome devil. What's the devil, please? The devil is that nightmare energy. Remember the nightmare that won't change? What's keeping you up at night will not change. There's a need for a transformation here that's not happening. You have a desire for it, though. This is the energy to overcome, is this energy of not changing and this being a nightmare. All right, why is Virgo here, the Hermit? Gemini's here. Oh, wow, you're getting a lot of major shit. Because you're going to soul search and realize that it's the end. It's the end of this. The Emperor is here, standing up for himself and making a choice that's going to lead him to a lot of emotional fulfillment. All right, what choice is he making? What is the Lovers? Queen of Swords. The Four of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So the choice that's being made here is to set some boundaries because of something that you can't heal from. Somebody could have given you something that's made you sick and you're not able to heal from it. And you want to get victory, recognition, but you don't have a lot to offer someone. You're going to choose to set boundaries with a feminine who is probably a Gemini. And why is temperance here? Because you're tired of the partying. The Page of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse. You're tired of all the partying. You're tired of all the numbing. And there's a friend here. Why is your friend here? There's my wheel in reverse. Oh my God. Because of a wish fulfillment. The Magician. The Eight of Pentacles. The King of Wands. And the wheel in reverse. The Sagittarius is here. There is about to be a wheel about somebody's work. And this is something they really, really want to do. They have a strong desire for this. What's been keeping you up at night and what won't change, I think has to do with you working. And you're manifesting wish fulfillment. And there's going to be a wheel that brings it. What's the wheel in reverse for this person's spirit? I can't make this shit up, y'all. What's the wheel in reverse for here? Ooh. Ooh. The Dreamer, the Queen of Pentacles, the World in reverse, and the Moon. So this person is about to have a new beginning. The Fool is here twice. When the Fool shows up in a reading, somebody's already starting something new. Okay? The Fool won't show up until you're ready. And this person's ready to begin something new. They're going to be very successful, very abundant. They're going to have everything that they need to be comfortable. This is probably a Sagittarius, but it could also be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. With the World here, they could have a Cancer and an Aries placement somehow. The Moon is here. This is being kept secret. This person having a new beginning, they don't know it's coming. They don't see it coming. You're being kept in the dark here. Why is this being kept secret? Because of the Empress in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Hermit. It's being kept secret because you're this person over here's identical match. And they are choosing to end something. And I don't think you know what they want to end. Because you know they have to choose between you and somebody that they will never leave. And so this is bringing you unhappiness. And you're not able to see what to do. It's like you know you have to make a move here for your own happiness and for your own success and well-being, but it's not easy for you. You're mirroring this person because now you have to start something new, and they have this relationship, and you know they're not going to be a part of your new beginning because I think you know this person well enough to know that they just won't end this. This is a situation where this Ten of Swords would normally come out in reverse, but they are in fact going to end something. I'm going to put her back in, the Empress back in. I think the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles are the same person. I'm going to put her back in too. And we're going to see what's going to end. What is this Emperor ending over here? Wow. Unconditional. A marriage. A happy marriage. So he's happily married, but that's what he's ending. And a marriage that he's happy in. And it's because he can't see planning long term with this person. Why can't he see from himself being with them long term? Spirit said get the other cards. There's too much drinking and drugging for one thing, and that's what he's sick of. He's sick of the partying. That's one thing he's sick of. Alright, show me why this masculine is ending this happy marriage. Because he's happily married to this person. Because he's not longing. What do you mean he's not longing? He's not in denial about boundaries. Okay? What are the boundaries about? Not wanting to wait. What does he not want to wait for? Being protected and having regret. So he's afraid if he waits that this won't be protected. Somebody set boundaries somehow here. Alright, what's going to be the outcome for this masculine? They're going to play hard and be unavailable. Alright, well, what's going on with this feminine over here? They're mastering a spiritual lesson. And what are they learning? They're learning to use their intuition to be vulnerable, that there are obstacles because of your marriage. And they see that. They see that you're very happily married. But it looks like you're planning on ending it. What's going to be the outcome of this relationship? Your self-care came out with a soulmate. What do you mean self-care and a soulmate? You're going to make a decision and have integrity. So you're going to make a decision to have integrity. And also your finances are here. Alright, I'm going to put all the cards back and we're going to find out what decision you're going to make. And with whom, okay? Because you have, it looks like you're married to a soulmate and have a twin flame also. The twin flame is your friend. They know you're happily married and that they have no chance. So they're planning on moving on from this very soon. Like the Fool is already here for them. So they've already decided that they're going to move on from this. And you, I think, know that. I think you sense that they have put boundaries up here. Alright, so what exactly is going to be the outcome? It looked like you were going to plan on having finances with a past life love. You're going to be vulnerable when it comes to finances. The Fool, the Fool, the Fool, the Fool. Alright, what is going on with this situation? There's going to be integrity. Clarify how that's going to be possible. Because of a soulmate. And having balance. Okay? So you're going to have integrity because of a soulmate that's not here right now. You want to have balance because of it being strictly sexual. Why is here now in reverse? Because they have an addiction and it's affecting their stability. So you're going to have integrity when it comes to a soulmate who is addicted and they have no stability. You want this to be balanced. And so what are you going to do about balancing this? Not master a spiritual lesson. Why? What's the lesson? That you need to have forgiveness. This is fate, that somebody has to be rejected. So you've been put in a situation. This is not protected. You're going slow. Your finances are affected. And you're not using your intuition. Clarify the rejection. Did soulmate come out? Yeah. Let's put the soulmate back in. Who's going to be rejected here? It's like you don't even know. Put away the computer, Spirit says. What do you mean, put away the computer? You're on different pages, and you're not going to let go. And you're going to learn a spiritual lesson. Outcome of the spiritual lesson. Awakening. What are they awakening to? That there's no obsession. There's a soulmate. You're going to break up. Go slow towards healing and be patient. It looks like you're breaking up with this soulmate. It looks like you're going to end a happy marriage. And when I say a happy marriage, it's like it can be happy at times, but there can also be a lot of fighting. And somehow this person is a fake friend, or they have fake friends. Patience and interference. What's going to happen with the twin flame? All I want to know now is what's going to happen with the twin flame. It's fate that this person has to be patient. That they've been the one that's been kept waiting. Remember I said they weren't going to keep waiting. They're mastering a spiritual lesson about fate. Show me what's going to happen with the twin flame, please. What's going to be the outcome? Woo! Healing. I'm going to put the rest of these back. I am going to look at them just to see what they say. Because a lot of cards just came out. There's going to be healing, though. There's going to be a second chance. Somebody's going to take care of themselves. This is not protected. You're going to wait. There's no boundaries, and you can be vulnerable and open up. Go slow though. Alright. So there's going to be healing in this relationship. And what will that look like? That this person will be here now. Alright. What else? They're going to be here now. There's your finances and abundance are here. Why are they showing up? Because this is the rejection. The rejection is about money. That's why somebody won't take a leap of faith, because they are in a situation with somebody, and I think that's why they're happy, because they have money. Anything else the twin flame needs to know? I mean, some people, there's a friendship in reverse. That's the fake friend. So they're not really your friend, they're faking, but it's fate. You're not using your intuition. Why are they not friends? Because somebody needs a second chance, take care of themselves, and go slow. You're going to need to have integrity. So they're not your friend because they're sleeping with this other person, and they have feelings for you. That sucks. It truly sucks, because I think that you're going to end up in this situation having to stay with your friend. I mean, why did I say that? I can't even say it. Your wife or husband. Waiting for someone to make you happy is disempowering, and learn to love being with yourself. So don't wait for somebody else to make you happy, and learn to love yourself. What would you say here, Spirit? You would say, don't call them if you have an agenda. Time away will do you some good. Don't waste your energy worrying about who they are with, because they are with somebody else. And when you look into their eyes, you recognize their soul. And you're lifting the veil of illusion and becoming more conscious of the world around you. And this is a journey to discover the real you. Alright, so you see what's going on here. You have a marriage. Somebody needs to have respect, though, and get honest. And they're not being honest with you. They're happy with this marriage because it gives them stability. They have money and they enjoy spending money. They're not going to get out of this marriage. I'm just going to be real with you. It's going to take an act of God for them to leave this person. So you're right. You should move on. And you indeed are going to. The Fool is here twice. Alright, let's see what your best friend would say. Demand respect and cry when you want to. And that's what I see you doing here. How are the angels helping? They're bringing harmony, and somebody's going to show mercy to someone. Someone's being shown mercy. Communication came out with unity. Alright, that's where I'm going to end it. I am going to pull some guidance, I suppose. Let's see what kind of new start you're going to have. Spirit, give us some guidance about this new... Ooh, wow, you're a divine badass. Check you out. And Tribe of the Kindred. I wouldn't be putting up with no fake friends. I can tell you that right now. Let me find out you're not really my friend. I'm going to kick your ass to the curb. You may feel under pressure to conform, maybe to someone else's opinions or even to your own previous plan or idea. Don't give your power to make choices away to another, whether that is your choice of what to believe or how to behave. Don't give away your power to the past if it will take you away from what you know is true now. Even if it seems to be more difficult in the short term, trust that living what you know is true and right for you is the only way that you can gain the happiness and fulfillment that you want and deserve. You are a divine rebel, a soul stirrer, one who rattles cages and rocks boats in the name of truth, love, and wisdom. You believe that we need to create a world that takes care of all beings. You won't be talked out of what is true deep in your soul. You refuse to be put down or manipulated by anyone. You won't let fear, yours or anyone else's, control you. You rebel against belief systems that would put doubt in your mind and fear in your heart. You are your own person, and you know that trying to fit in is only for those who are afraid to stand out. You don't insult yourself by trying to be anyone other than your true self. You know that you don't need to be like anyone else. You are amazing and valuable just as you are. You can inspire others to overcome their fears just by believing in the truth of your heart and going after what you want with passion and confidence. You are a badass in a good way. And that's what I see it's going to take, but you're not there yet. I don't see that you'll get there either. Just from the cards I'm pulling today, you're going to settle. You're going to compromise and settle for stability in an unhappy. It's a happy and unhappy marriage, if that makes sense. It's like, it's good enough. This is good enough. Home is where the heart is. Give your heart permission to reveal to you the people, places, and activities that feel like home for you. You are in a phase of transition in your life, casting off that which is not true to your heart in favor of that which truly feels like it belongs in your world. Sometimes the mind resists, thinking that if we let go of too much, we'll be left with nothing, and that it's better to hold on even if something isn't right. This prevents you from being able to find your way home. It's safe to trust your heart as it attracts into your world that which is truly meant for you. So maybe you'll take that time out. You'll go on that trip. Spirit was indicating that time away would do you some good. Maybe you will go somewhere and clear your head of all of this and figure out what you really want, because your free will is playing a huge factor here, and it is going to affect the rest of your life. The decision you make in this situation is going to be what you have to live with. And you have two opportunities. One of them is an unhappy but happy marriage because you have money and security. And the other one is somebody who's a friend of yours, but for some reason they're a fake friend or you're a fake friend. And it's just a nasty, nasty vibe here. I'm done. MVNNHMO number 5. Number 10, YBTFMIY again. XNEZTTT. KVMLAWF number 9. B number 9 again. Oh, my eyes are blurry. WNJMDTV number 4. You may have trouble with your eyes because my eyes just got very blurry. Alright, may I have a trinket, please, for this reading? Interesting reading for sure. You're in love with somebody else and you're married, but you're not going to leave this marriage because of your fear. You might be finding feathers. There's a skull here. Interesting skull, look. There's a huge unicorn, a crown, a piece of black tourmaline, a dolphin, me versus me, a little bow tie, a skull and crossbones with a crown on. That's cool. A heart with a cross in it that flew out of my hand. A kitty cat. An angel. A baby foot. Somehow there could have been a baby here. A music note. Or that could be you taking the first step as the Fool. I have a transformation happening here with a butterfly and a leaf for the fall. I think something's happening here. Okay, this masculine's going to end a happy marriage is what it's saying. Consider your impressions and follow them once in a while. What is it that impresses you? Follow that once in a while. The love between a grandmother and grandchild is forever. A key, a music note with a skull, a rocking horse for a baby, I love you infinity, the world, a dragonfly, a bullet, my sweet pirate, look at there, I love you, a money sign, live, laugh, and love. I'm feeling nauseated. Somebody could be pregnant. I love you to the moon and back, or it could just be that I drank too much last night. I have a cross. She wears a cross around her neck. It's for someone she has not met, not yet. I have a ball. That's that. She talks to angels, if you're not aware. And then I have an arrow for Sagittarius that we saw in this reading. All right, I hope that gave you some clarity about what this situation is. There's a situation here where you're in a marriage and it's somewhat happy. Like, you could live in this marriage for the rest of your life, but I think that you would have regrets because there's somebody else here that would make you happier, but they don't have the stability, or you don't think they do. Actually, they're very abundant and very, very successful and are going to continue to be, it looks like. But you're not willing to take a risk because of your fear. May I have a message, Instant Magic Oracle? Your instincts are right this time. Have a great day.